always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Toronto Huskies. Give it here to his running back. He cuts out left sideline, a little room now. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Well, every quarterback, especially
Wadsworth fast as shit.
wants to have plays like that from a guy running the ball.
Takes a lot of pressure off the youngster, doesn't it? He doesn't have to throw the ball in bad situations. Just turns around, hands it to his big horse. And we've seen rookie quarterbacks ride great runners right into the playoffs.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
And they still need 10 yards here to find pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal from the 10. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it,
it's a good hit. It's a good hit. Matthew, this is a good hit.
Trying to finish off this opening drive from the 3. This is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And he will score.
I knew he all the way back.
Washington. Their big-bodied receiver.
I got lucky on that jump.
And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Or these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
I need this win bad, Woody. I'm trying to stay in these playoffs. I need this win bad. Everybody even beat me though. Everybody.
Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Shit. Tackle Derrick Henry, big ass.
The 30-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads.
So he should be slowed down by now. He should be at least 29.
He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
There's so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the linebacker? You do it each and every day. Get the blocker away and get into the backfield and make a big-time tackle. That's what we just saw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I know it's hard to see in that snow, ain't it?
It is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone.
I got a white too.
Physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
On play action, they'll throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that brings up 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Damn.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Too slow.
And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And here now, the defensive starters.
Landon Collins is built like your typical tackle-first safety, but he does have the ability to play the deep part of the field.
They come out here in the eye. And on the ground they go with a running back.
Good tackle, good tackle, good tackle. Landon Collins.
He loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, and for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up.
Way to tackle that.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over,
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
Change that.
They'll come out in the pistol. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And now a look at the Washington defense.
Whitney Merciless is rapidly becoming one of the top outside linebackers in the game. As well he should. With that name, he's got to be great.
Well, they've gone backwards so far in this series. 3rd and 13.
No.
Now a shotgun.
Watch Whitehead.
He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it's 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage,
Little Whitehead still got 95
is
speed,
exactly
94
what we
speed.
saw there. Big play shot taken by the offense.
I know Odell's slow now. He
It
old.
ended in a big drop.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his man on the crossing route. It's a pickup of 21, and it'll be 1st down, Redskins.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
They'll set up to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A pickup there of 36. And the Redskins are going to get a 1st down. of the gun. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Back to throw here. His throw incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
They'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
3rd and goal now. Ball on the 5. He may try, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. It's their quarterback.
Good call, good call.
From 5 yards out. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Little soul searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Seated to my right, Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. It's again, we'll see the pistol here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is close. I think he got that with one hand. Dashing through the snow. And all the way in for the touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with his 16th touchdown of the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just
good read.
Right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
And he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job, execute it.
And to give this time to the tailback. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And they'll go on the ground. And the play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll come out in the pistol. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Go, big boy.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
They set up the screen for Henry. And a second truck move.
Can anyone tackle this guy?
Give him
Hell no, that would look like it.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Second down now after the pass completion. They'll look to throw here. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a quick handoff, and this is the fullback, Crouch. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Now how about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
They go play action here on first down. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Odell Beckham with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Shift together here from the D-line. They'll try and sneak it here. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. And he's got it up and through. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So out now come the Redskins. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do...
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there.
I saw you fall. I take it. I take it.
Of the game. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Now the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back in.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what?
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now this time he'll look to throw. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw now on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry, here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Another pistol look here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Now this offense ready to take over again. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any.
You already blocked something by him too this year. Let's go, block the 3rd one.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker.
You threw it to the wrong nigga. You had me, Joe. You had me. You threw it to the wrong. You hit the wrong button. I know you had to hit the wrong button, y'all. Whew. Glad you did.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for
that
the
nigga
first
on
time,
top. Wow, but I wasn't even expecting that shit.
First day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And ready now for 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he did get it back. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Reds down the numbers.
Good hit, boy.
And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. And a touchdown there to help them expand the lead.
All you're looking for is as much separation between you and the other team as possible. They've got to feel good about
bottled up. It's out. It's loose. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down.
We both out.
So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. They juked him. And here now the offense heading back out there. And last time they were very fortunate.
Still got a lot of the same
turn it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach?
Oh, play action. Fuck me.
Not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. He'll look to throw. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there. 48 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
Yes.
And this is no
yes.
good. It's a missed extra
Still need you to miss one more.
In a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
Offense needs something here on second down. It is 2nd and long. They'll set up to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders, is exactly what happened on that play.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. That one goes for 24 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. So they're going to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Redskins scoop it. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they got to have great confidence.
Because we going to blow your mind.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Welcome back to Toronto. It's the Redskins
them fumbles hurt you today.
and the lead as we start the 4th.
I know the fella. Believe me, I know the fella.
They'll set up a throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
Set of downs, and they're at the 1. 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And from the 3 now, it's 2nd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. And his kick is right through.
It should be good now. You scared me at first, Huskies, boy. But I was about to go down.
Kick unit will send this one away.
Feel a little better.
And that'll carry
I know them fumbles killed you.
The end zone for a touchback. And now back out comes the offense. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. And what plays they wanted to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll utter a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
That shit all over field over here.
Touchdown, Washington. Their dangerous wide receiver is 11th touchdown of the year.
Momentum, yeah.
And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game, because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. And that run right there, that's what they were looking for. Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. He'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one. Deep left.
Give me one, Bert. Damn! That nigga Beckham Whitehead be catching that shit, dude.
6 yards.
Not the tallest receiver on the field, but he just shouted to admit that the little guy can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass, because sometimes they'll just out-scrap you for the football.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen?
Sterling Shepard, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. And the lead drops from 34 to 27. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be covered by the Redskins.
That was crazy.
Here in the fourth.